Hey everyone, today I'll show you how to make a very simple but very delicious paella. We are going to start with getting all the ingredients ready. We'll start by chopping the onion. The pieces have to be about half a centimeter long. Do not worry if they are not uniform. At the end, that does not matter. Next, get the sun-dried diced tomatoes ready up in the can and set it aside. Weigh about a pound of frozen shrimp. In this case, we are going to thaw and cook the shrimp on hot water. So bring the water to boil until the shrimp gets of a kind of pinkish color. For sausages, we are going to dice the sausage about half an inch long pieces. We cut it into half an inch long pieces. In this case, I'm using a Guatemalan sausage. Following, let's get oil in a medium-sized skillet. Heat it up to cook the onion and the other ingredients. So one thing that I do to make sure that the oil is ready for cooking, I drop a little piece of onion in this case, and once it starts sizzling, that's my cue to throw in the remaining ingredients. So we dump all the onion and stir it, and then dump all the sausages and mix it very well for about 3 minutes. In this case, the heat is medium heat, so continue stirring until everything is well covered in olive oil. Then after that, the 3 minutes had passed. Add the rice and the Italian seasoning, Italian seasoning is like a combination of different herbs. And my favorite ingredient, the turmeric, which is known for having health benefits, and also that will provide flavor and color to the mixture. And lastly, add the salt just to enhance the flavors. Then stir well and mix for about 2 minutes. Continue stirring, and after that time has passed, you hear the sizzling, and you can stir in the broth. At this point, make sure to bring the broth to boil. Mix well, and then once you see that it's boiling, like you see the bubbles there, then reduce the heat to low. So after doing that, you are going to cover the skillet and simmer it for about 15 minutes. After the 15 minutes, it's time to stir in the sun-dried diced tomatoes. So make sure that everything gets in and it gets well blended and well mixed. So once the tomatoes are well mixed and well blended, then we are going to add half of the piece and make sure that base of rice and tomatoes is flattened, because that will be the base for the piece and the shrimp that are to come. So try to spread uniformly the piece over that surface, and then after the pieces are added, we are going to lay the shrimp over and try to kind of be a little bit symmetric here, just so the shrimp looks nice. And after the shrimp, we're done with the shrimp, we are going to add the remaining piece. Then we're going to turn the heat to medium-low, and we are going to let it cover it and then let it cook for about 8 to 10 minutes. So the heat will thaw the peas and cook them, and also we'll continue cooking the shrimp. So nicely spread, and everything looks really nice there, and it tastes very good as well. Very well, so after the 10 minutes have elapsed, we are going to check the paella, and I'm going to grab a little bit. First, I'm going to explore and make sure that most of the liquid and the water has been absorbed. It is okay if you have some remaining liquid there. It eventually will continue absorbing over time. And but what is important is to take a sample of the rice and make sure that it has the texture that is good for you, so it is soft enough, not too hard. And then add some spices. In this case, I'm adding black pepper. And now it's time to celebrate all your efforts and get some plate and pour some some food. And buen provecho, and thank you for watching this video, and do not forget to like and subscribe. Until next time, you guys have a good evening.